Well, this is the Money in the Bank show. Well, my reaction to it was really, really crazy. So, currently, well, it wasn't like during the show. I was watching this other show called, I think it was Armed Robbery with Wesley Snipes and Seth Rollins. I'm gonna get my take on that. Also, still watching Fun with Dick and Jane. Definitely gonna get my review about that. But this this Money in the Bank show was just awful, man. It was. I mean, it started off with the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, and I was just kind of yawning in the match. I was just like, I was just like, all right, New Day probably gonna retain. It was a pretty good match, a lot of near falls and stuff, but when it came down to it, Big E did the big ending, and New Day is still a tag team champions. I was like, Lord have mercy. Then we had Lacey Evans talking about her first ladder match and how Drew is being prepared to face Rollins and stuff like that. I couldn't wait for that match. I was like, yeah, circling that match. So, of course, Bailey beat Tamina. Just sad, man. Like, come on now. Like, Sasha should have made her lose the match. I hope they making. Please make Bailey and Sasha at SummerSlam, please, because it looked like Sasha was irritated when Bailey was being interviewed by Charlie or something. So I don't know. Hopefully, hoping for that. But yeah, all she did, she was just working on her knee the whole match. I'm like, yeah. I'm just like I was watching it on my laptop with my earphone in one ear and the other ear just watching something on Netflix because I was just like, yo, I can kind of do both and stuff. So that's what I was doing. But Bailey won as I thought. I'm like, that's just crazy. But next we had Strowman versus Mr. Rogers Bray Wyatt. And it looked like Strowman was going to join him, but he didn't. So he gave him a slam and Strowman retained his title. Now, it would have been better if Strowman would have joined Bray Wyatt, did the little sacrificial thing. Bray and Strowman loses. Bray turns into the Fiend. Now you got a heel Strowman and a heel Fiend, him by his side. And then maybe Strowman to turn on him again. But Strowman's still the champion, so I'm guessing it's going to be Strowman and the Fiend at SummerSlam. I'm guessing. So I'm guessing, all right, Strowman and the Fiend at SummerSlam. Sasha versus Bailey at SummerSlam. Hopefully, if the Usos come back, they be in the tag team picture at SummerSlam. Next, we had R-Truth versus Bobby Lashley. It was funny when he slapped him, but Bobby Lashley got the victory. And it was funny when MVP was saying that R-Truth looked like a old version of Offset, and it was just fun. But which brings me to the next match with Drew McIntyre versus the Messiah, Jeff. Sorry, y'all. Jeff Rollins. I had to make it fun because that's just how I felt in this. I was just like, yo, their match was really good. It was when Rollins did a frog splash that was crazy. Um, when he did that suplex on the top rope into the Falcon Arrow, I say, yo, that is crazy. Man, Rollins got some incredible strength. He really do. I mean, he really do. But you know, Drew, man, them headbutts is vicious. And then he suplexed Rollins on the table. And Rollins was doing these running knee strikes, suicide dives. They was all over the thing. All over the building. I mean, all over the match and stuff. But it was a good match though. And Rollins had a super kick and a curb stomp, got a 2 count. And it was a series of moves. It was like Rollins gave him a super kick. Drew gave him a kick to the stomach, and then he went on the ropes and did the Claymore kick. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, Drew won. I'm like, okay, that was good. It was still weird that they shook hands after the match. Like, if Rollins, usually heels don't shake hands, so that's that's the ending that. Like, it should have ended as like Drew offered his hands and Rollins did like the little Ric Flair, like not shaking your hand. He should have did something like that. That would have been more cool. But this kind of feel like is their rivalry over? Because I would love to see him face again at SummerSlam. I mean, Rollins, maybe he trying to weaken McIntyre more for SummerSlam. So I would say keep that going. Which brings me to the main event of both Money in the Bank matches. This was one of the most craziest things I've saw. From AJ and Daniel Bryan and Vince McMahon office, and they fixing his furniture, to Otis dropping the weight thing on AJ Styles, and he was stuck there. To Rey Mysterio meeting a KFC Colonel guy in the bathroom. I'm like, what? I mean, it was funny. Asuka was funny, and she was very entertaining. She jumped on everybody to start the match, and it was just too much to keep with. They were just fighting all over the place. But I'm gonna just get to the main. When they got in that ring, so Asuka climbed the ladder. I was like, okay, and Baron Corbin was too, but she knocked Corbin off, and she grabbed the briefcase. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Asuka winning Money in the Bank. This means she will win the title. She going to cash in on Becky at the right time. So, which brings you to the men's final moments. Was crazy. They was fighting all over the place. I mean, it was fighting all over the place, but when they got in that ring, the ending was crazy. So it was Otis and A. No, Otis went on the ladder. It was Baron Corbin and AJ Styles on the ladder. So, Elias hit Corbin with the guitar. I was like, okay, he getting his retribution. I was like, okay, fine. So he lost the briefcase. It was in AJ Styles' hand, and it just slipped out to Otis. I said, are you serious? Y'all gonna end the show with? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with him, but come on, like Otis. So so for all that, Otis though, like Jeff Hardy should have been in this match. This is his type of match, man. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But yep, that was my review. I still can't believe it slipped out of his hand. Like it it slipped out of AJ Styles' hand. And I don't know what was up with Baron Corbin throwing Ray and Alistair. Oh, I don't know if they fell all the way to the ground. It I don't know. I mean, why would you build Alistair Black up like this for him to not win nothing? I don't get that. So what's going to happen? Alistair Black versus AJ Styles? Are they going to face at SummerSlam? Like, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm not even watching SmackDown. I don't want. I mean, I'm gonna still watch Monday Night Raw tomorrow, but come on now, like that's crazy. They're gonna really let Otis win? AJ had the briefcase. It couldn't have been scripted to be like, oh yeah, you're gonna have the briefcase, but then it's just gonna slip out of your hands to Otis, and AJ was fine. I know he wasn't fine with that, man. If I was AJ Styles, I would come out and complain on Monday Night Raw, like for real. But that's my review. Like I said, I'm happy Oscar won. Um, I figured Strowman was going to win. I ain't like that Bailey retained. Um, Knew they need to split up. They really need to split up for real. Like I like that music, but I'm just saying they need something need to change. Like they the only group that's still that hasn't broken up. Like the Shield broke up, DX broke up. Shoot, they broke up. Big Cass and what was it? Oh, Enzo and Big Cass. I didn't like that, but that's what happens. But hope y'all like this review. Like, comment, and subscribe. Woo!